What do you think a second Trump presidency is going to look like, and what do you think it will mean for our special relationship?
Well, I'm quite worried about it, to be honest, both looking at what he did in his first term when he put tariffs on things like Scotch whisky and British steel, and what he's been saying is not going to be good for the world economy, for the British economy, if he pursues trade wars and tariffs. He doesn't seem to want to support Ukraine in the way that I think most British people do, and certainly Liberal Democrats want to do. So I'm genuinely worried about the impact on our prosperity and our security. But what I think we need to do is learn the lessons last time. A lot of people who wanted to imagine that Trump wasn't there and wanted to move away from it and actually take any action. I think we've got to be realistic. We may not like some of his ideas and policies, but we've got to deal with him. And I've been reading The Art of the Deal, written by Trump. And what he says in this book, we should look at it. Because he says if you're weak, or if you're desperate for a deal, a bit like the Conservatives and Reform and to some extent the government, he smells blood. He says, you smell blood if people are weak and desperate, and then if therefore you get a good deal. What you got to do if you're dealing with Trump, you got to be strong, and the way to be strong is to show you have alternatives, that you aren't just reliant on him. So you could, in my view, you could see, could you do a deal with Canada or with India, or this customs union idea with the EU? And I think that Trump would respect that. He respects people who don't just say yes and lick his boots, a bit like Nigel Farage seems to want to do, but actually are going to stand up to him and be strong. And that's what Liberal Democrats think Britain should do.